My name is Vida Owusu-Ansah. I am Bridging the Gap Project Manager. My role within the Bridging the Gap Project is to actually work with the volunteer mentors, head teachers, the wider community, the residential care home managers, and our Hopewell School. Bridging the Gap Project has been running for the past 15 months, which is really interesting because we've had about 50 volunteers come through our door. And the benefit of this project is that it supports these volunteers to get back to work. Well, the process of becoming a volunteer mentor is obviously the normal process we have in recruiting somebody working with a young person in the school. We do our CRB check, we do the List 99, we do the references for these volunteers before we can even place them in the school. Through our informal conversation or interview with the volunteer, we can actually assess them with what their qualities are, their qualification, their skill sets, and also what school they want to be placed in. So what we normally do, we do a baseline assessment to make sure that the person that we are placing in the school is the right person for the school. And so far, it's been very positive.
My name is Diane. I'm the head teacher of JFK in Newham, otherwise known as John F. Kennedy. We operate on 2 sites, one in Stratford and one in Beckton. The whole concept of volunteers is great for us because it allows people to come and actually experience firsthand what we do and work with us.
One of our key success stories is Dorcas, Dr. Namuli, who is also one of our volunteers in JF Kennedy Special Needs School. She obviously came to our project, needed confidence in working with young people, although she had experience. She wanted to work with special needs schools and young people.
My first contact with Bridging the Gap was when Vida, the project manager, phoned me to ask about a placement for a volunteer. The role of the volunteer was to support the class, particularly around those activities where the children need high levels of individual attention. With Bridging the Gap, the process was very professional. And they'd put a lot of thought into the fact that the volunteer wanted to be working in our setting, which was important because it meant that she had the right attributes to be working with pupils with such complex needs.
Yes, you can hear that.
When the volunteer started with us, she immediately developed very positive relationships with both the pupils and the staff, which was of great benefit to all of the pupils.
My name is Dorcas Namoli and I'm based at JFK. I came in as a volunteer. It's a special needs school, which I've always loved to work with children. I heard about Bridging the Gap on the website. I checked it out, I got in touch. When I got in touch, I got in touch with a person called Vida. She asked me what I wanted to do. So I told her, as I've worked with different kinds of various people in different backgrounds, I would love to work with children, but still stay in the same kind of environment, working with people who need help and who have special needs, really. I started off as a dinner supervisory during the daytime to get to know the children even more. And then when the opportunity came by for applying for teaching assistant, they gave me that opportunity, but I had to go through the process like everybody else. Bridging the Gap supported me to get me in the school, to go through the application form and everything that the school needed. They got me exactly what I wanted and something I love to do. So they have contributed in a way that is really large in my life, because I would never come out myself and look for the places, the right places and the right people, and also the volunteering system, the whole system, the way it works is really, it's really encouraging, and they have contributed a great deal. So I've really gotten the best support ever from Bridging the Gap and the school.
We've all benefited from working with Bridging the Gap. We've had a quality person working in a quality team, and the children have had immense benefits from that. We've learned to work with the organisation much more positively than maybe we do with other recruitment companies. We also feel that it's a valuable asset, because there are people that actually want to come and volunteer and want to come and work with us, and I think that's different to just trying to get a job. It's a job that somebody really wants to do, and I think that's the added value that we get. We've ended up with a person in full-time employment that we all really value, So I would definitely recommend Bridging the Gap to other schools, particularly those working with children with additional needs. And more than happy for anybody to come and come and see the benefits of what we've had.